Book 351. Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels, and today I'm going to tell you guys about the 7 deadly sins, part 8, pride. That's right, the 7 deadly sins, part 8, pride. But what is Matthew Daniels talking about? A long time ago, in the 7 deadly sins, part 7, lust, once the thousands upon thousands of lustful were totally consumed and turned to ash, another group of thousands upon thousands were led into the chamber, and the large snake slithered away, still holding fast to the young man who had foolishly entered the inferno. Upon entering the next chamber of punishment and torment, the young man stared out over the sea of thousands upon thousands of wretched souls, and he wondered what sin they had committed and what suffering they would endure for it. While you were alive, the large figure standing in front of the people chained up said, you allowed your sense of self-importance and your pride to become so puffed up that you treated the people around you horribly. You lived as if you were better than everyone else, and you committed heinous acts because you did not see others as human beings who were your equal. Indeed, there have been countless innocents who have traveled through death before all of you because of your deed, and you will now account for all that you have said and done while upon the earth. When the large figure finished speaking, a multitude of smaller figures who looked exactly like the larger figure appeared in the chamber, and next to each one of them there stood a human. Some of the humans were men and some were women. Some were young and some were old. Some were tall, some were short, and they were every shade of humanity that existed on the earth. These, the large figure declared, are the people you treated like trash while you were alive. The very ones you thought you were better than. In life, you did not care how you made them feel. But here, in the inferno, I assure you that you will care now. The smaller figures handed each human a sword as they stood before one of the damned souls. Next, they told the prideful how they treated them in life and made a single cut upon their decrepit flesh. Then, the human morphed into the likeness of a different person who was wronged by the prisoner. And they too stated how they were mistreated in life, and they too made a single cut into the prisoner's flesh. Each person condemned in this chamber was made to stand face to face with everyone they had belittled in life, hear how their pride had harmed them, and then endure a deep cut in their flesh. The thousands upon thousands saw people they had abused at work, people they abused in relationships, people they abused in public places, and people they abused while they were still young. Some of them, the most vile and wicked, saw their parents and their children accuse them of extreme pride. The young man heard some of the condemned try to apologize, but their apologies were coming too late, and over time they all suffered so many deep cuts that their blood covered the floor. When every damn soul had faced everyone they had wronged in life with their overwhelming pride, the large figure said, now, since in life you felt so high and mighty, here in the inferno you shall be brought low. The young man watched as the humans disappeared and the smaller figures grabbed the prisoners by their heads and pushed them down beneath the sea of their own blood, and they held them there until the last damn soul stopped fighting and kicking and finally stood still. Then a drain opened up, and the sea of blood and the damned souls were washed away, and another group of thousands upon thousands were ushered in, and the large snake slithered away, still holding fast to the young man who had foolishly entered the inferno. To be continued in the 7 deadly sins, part 9. And so, the morning motivation of today is the 7 deadly sins, part 8, pride. In life, you are supposed to see yourself in the best light possible. However, you cannot become so puffed up with pride that you refuse to see and correct your own faults. Also, you cannot become so egotistical that you view others as beneath you, and you never consider how your actions and words might affect them. There is a balance which must be found. As a rule, you should not treat others in a manner that you would not want someone to treat you. So today, keep your ego in check. Do not treat those around you like they are beneath you, and always strive to do that which is good. And remember, you are awesome, you are amazing, you are wonderful, and you are great. And you are going to change the world. I just hope I'm still alive to see it, family. I'm out. Good morning. To order books in the Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels book series, search Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels on Amazon.com or visit www.dandyandbigherm.com.